Alright, this is an open your eyes reading. And I do have my Tree of Life deck of cards. So we have the Ground, Ground the Kingdom for group 1. We have the Angel of Truth for group 2. And we have Left Eye, Knowledge for group 3. So pick whichever resonates for you. And we'll start the reading. Okay. So Ground the Kingdom. Okay. What am I not seeing? Playtime. Playtime is make time for playtime. Taking life too seriously all the time leads to unnecessary stress and tension. Instead, remember to enjoy life and to be silly at times. So you might be too focused on work, or you may be too serious sometimes about stuff that's not really that serious. So you might need to just be more lighthearted about certain situations. What impact does this have on you? Keep a lookout. Keep a lookout. An opportunity is coming your way, but you need to be alert and take initiative if you are to recognize it. You'll need to get an early and maximize its potential. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears up. So, yeah, you might need to kind of be lighthearted, and you might actually be able to get this opportunity if they feel like, yeah, you're a well-rounded person, or, you know, you kind of, you're right for this type of thing. If that makes sense. And then you have Why Can't I See It? Don't panic. Don't panic is, since things have turned out the way they have, you've probably been feeling a little bit startled and bewildered. Not sure where to go from here. Don't panic. You just need to adjust your original plan to accommodate these new revelations, and things will work out fine. It just may take a little longer than first thought to achieve. So, yeah. So it's coming. It's not coming the swiftest, but it might take a little time to get it moving or get that information. So, saying 10. How can I open my eyes? Stand your grounds. Stand your grounds. Let's see. Make it clear where you stand on an issue and hold your ground. It's important to let people know when they are stepping into your territory as far as things. You need to set boundaries. But yeah, there might be a few times where you are on guard, and that's probably the reason why people overstep their boundaries, or they're too comfortable, and you just have to straighten them out and say, you can't say that, or you can't be in my space, you know, kind of thing. Kind of an explanation might be needed. What benefits will you have from seeing this? Flexibility. Flexibility, definitely. You need to be flexible in your approach to an obstacle that you're facing. Look at the situation from every possible perspective, and you will discover a simple solution. Um, so, yeah, and that's more like a manager kind of detail. So you might be actually going into a position where it's like a manager or higher up position than what you're used to. So, Group 1, Ground the Kingdom. If you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for my next video, this is kind of like a left field type reading, I understand, but it kind of puts perspective on what you're doing, or what's kind of unseen or unsaid, so you can just be more aware, I guess, of what's going on behind the scenes. Anyway, thank you Group 1 for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye now. Let's go to Group 2. You have the Angel of Truth. The Angel of Truth is, it's one of those cards that I like a lot. It was one of the first cards that I actually drew out of my deck by doing a practice run, and it is the prettiest one in the bunch, if I do say so myself. Anyway, Angel of Truth group, we have What Am I Not Seeing? Don't worry. The Don't Worry card. Isn't that just telltale sign of something just under the veil? So don't panic, don't worry. An ongoing problem will soon be resolved, and your level of stress and anxiety will ease. In the meantime, try not to worry. Relief is around the corner. So maybe you're worrying about something that really is a big issue, and it's just going to clear up soon. So what impact does this have on you? Safety. Safety for sure. Safety. It's safe for you to come out from hiding. The coast is clear. You may feel as if you're wandering into unfamiliar territory. There's no need to be scared. Remember, life never throws you more than you can manage. So you might be dealing with an ex, or you might be dealing with somebody who's a little bit too much. So you kind of have to set your boundaries. You might have to take legal action. There might be a lot of side things that are going on, and a lot of stuff that might be taken care of before you even do anything. So stuff to think about and stuff to perceive. Why can't you see it? Well, proceed with care. Proceed with care is you're moving in the right direction, but be aware that you need to proceed with care. Consider each step carefully and avoid making impulsive decisions. So, kind of don't show people where you live or your address if they're kind of shady. Or if you feel like this person might have ulterior motive, might be a good idea. If I had $1 for every time somebody told me that, oh boy, I think I would have been able to pay for a lot of my legal charges. How can I open my eyes? How can you open your eyes? Okay, kind of what this whole reading is about. So doubt. If you doubt the situation, doubt creeps into your minds and encourages us to reflect on choices that we're making. Use this time to question some of your ideas and beliefs. You will come out of this period with more direction and focus. So if you doubt the situation, isn't that something else? You doubt the situation and you open your eyes to it because it's more of like it was all in your head in the first place kind of thing. Which some cases, yeah, it kind of is. Like, you get to a point where you might be really well known and you just think the worst and then it doesn't happen. Like, the things that cross your mind would never happen. The things you don't think about would happen, you know? And it's kind of weird the way that logic goes, but it's true. What benefits will you have from seeing this? Reflection. A reflection is what you have established to date. Remember where you were 5 years ago. Looking back, you'll realize just how far you've come. Acknowledge that every single one of your experiences has helped you get to where you are today and have served you in some way, shape, or form. So you might be one of these people that's well known and you're just like, oh, somebody's gonna stalk me or somebody's gonna say something or, you know, I'm gonna not be able to travel or whatever. But yeah, so sometimes if you worry about stuff like that, it'll never happen. The stuff that you don't worry about would happen, like delays or other things that I really don't want to think about. But yes, group 2, everything that you think about won't happen. Everything you do, it could be one or the two. It's either you think about it and it does happen, or you think about it too much and it will never happen. So one side of the coin defeats the other purpose. But in your case, I don't think anything bad's going to happen. I just think it's new territory for you that you're covering. Anyway, group 2, Angel of Truth. If this reading was informational for you, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for my next video, this one was kind of out of left field, open your eyes reading, leave it in the comment section and I will read all your stuff because I do. And I will see you in the next reading, group 2, Angel of Truth group. Lots of fun. Bye now. And then we have the left eye. The eye of knowledge. Alright, so we have, what am I not seeing? Solitude. Solitude. Great peace can be found in solitude. Set aside some time each day, even if it's only 5 minutes to be alone. You can calm your mind and obtain a good sense of clarity with that. So just by, having 5 minutes to clear your mind of all stress, worry, anxiety, and kind of be your own hype man could help you out and achieve a lot of things. For me, it's totally opposite. If I worry about it and then I take a deep breath and I just fucking do it, it works better. What impact does this have on you? Stretch yourself. You are capable of much more than you believe. Challenge yourself to be the best that you can be. Dare to push the limits and discover your true potential. So you might be just doing the bare minimum. You might work a 9-to-5 job and you're just kind of like, I don't want to do this. But just push yourself a little bit more, or achieve like a hobby that you haven't tried in a while. Each day, like 20 minutes, and then you can take a rest. Because self-improvement, you should always have time for that, or to achieve something you always wanted to. Life is too short not to. Well, this life, anyway, for most people. Um, so, why can't I not see it? So, the achievement, that's what I think it is. Tolerance. Tolerance. Maybe it's hard to be tolerant of some people, but yeah, tolerance. While it is important to speak your truth and express your own opinions, it is also necessary to allow others the same freedom. Be tolerant of other people and their views. Be prepared to reach a compromise. So maybe some people have a little bit of a different view than you, but there is a compromise to some degree in their own views that you could learn from, actually, which would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I would never cut off somebody that might be able to influence a perspective that you didn't know you could have, or to build upon your own beliefs. Because some people's perspectives are very grounded in reality, and they have the argument to back it up, and maybe you have the argument that's kind of a little bit premature, so it would help you develop your own views through somebody else's contrasting views. How can I open my eyes? Strength in numbers. So that's why you should listen to other people's views. Strength in numbers. If you are feeling weak or afraid, try calling on a friend or company for company and support. Together, you can get through this challenging time. So maybe you have a friend, family member, somebody that you're close to that would kind of help you and explain, your trials and tribulations to. So then they understand, you understand, and, it's kind of like self-explanatory, self-improvement type of, adjustment. Because self-improvement and self-development, you can't do that alone sometimes. You have to have other people that put their opinions into the discussion too. Anyway, we have what benefits will you have from seeing it? So, tenderness. Someone in your life is in need of some tender, loving care. Give some time out to spend with this person. Listen to what they have to say with compassion in your heart. You too will benefit from these moments of tenderness. So, yeah, it's just like it's like community building or friendship building. When I was in high school, I had friends, but I didn't realize how many similar life experiences we all had. One day, I just decided after graduation we should all go somewhere and just talk. Because there was a lot of signs that were kind of pointing to we should have a group discussion about life events that we've been experiencing and how they might be similar. And sure enough, a lot of my friends that I've talked to every day of my life had the same or similar experiences, such as what I had experienced. So we had grown together more and more. And, that's how we became a support team. We don't hang out as often as we used to, but we are a support team. If somebody goes in for surgery, or they have a test, or they have something going on, we're always there for each other. And that's kind of what this kind of looks like for group 3. So this was group 3, the left eye knowledge. And you can never have enough knowledge, let me tell you. So, Group 3, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comments section below and I will read those. And thank you for watching. Just know that you can never have enough knowledge. And I will see you in the next reading for sure. Alright? Bye now.